Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Angelika's Journal. Today we're going to be working on my grandson's journal. As you know, this is going to be fun and interesting because there's 4 items to his theme. The theme is Spider-Man, dinosaurs, transportation, and hockey because he's in a little league hockey team. So this is going to be interesting. Plus, he's a boy, so we don't want a lot of glitter and lace. This is a heavier trim, so I thought that would be okay. So I did add to the back of the cover. In the previous video, I only had it on the front, and when I opened it, I was saying I should probably put it on the back. And so I did. So his cover we are not working on today. The cover is pretty much done. It would have been nice if I could put something hockey on here too, but I figure that's busy enough. So now we're going to be doing the pages. Now, for his journal, because he's a boy, and if you look at the colors, you got red and blue. A lot of the dinosaur has a vegetation background. So there's green, there's brown. Cars, well, these are more for kids, the stickers, the comical, not comical, but like cartoony. So that has all colors. But so, and then the red. So I chose red, green, and blue for his journal, the pages. And I did the same with my paints, which we'll get into that later. So what I did was, this is kind of a multicolor because there's green and blue. There's just no red in it. So that's a multicolor. Then I went red, green, blue, multicolor, red, green, blue, multicolor, red, and then it should be green, blue. Well, this one has green and blue. Otherwise, it would have been green and blue. Because I started with the multi, so I would end with the blue, so it would be green, blue. But because I have this dinosaur insert, this one, I wanted that as the center. So because, and that has a brown backing, which is fine, but that's why I chose red, and then this one having the green and blue, and then the center insert. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pages, which will mean it'll be a 40 page book. Because once you bind it, this is 1 page, this is 1 page, this is 1 page, and this is 1 page. So once you choose your pages, so I have 12, you times it by 4 because you folded it and there's 2 sides to it. So always times it by 4. So this is going to be a 48-page booklet journal. Now, I just wanted to show you that. Now, if we put it together, you will see I did like a waterfall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see. And then the same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see. And it, on both of them, it ends with the blue, right? And then, of course, some pages are shorter, like the red I took from the last sheets that I had picked for his journal. But I replaced, I think, pretty much all of them. The green might be from it because they are shorter. But here's a green that I was able to fold the flaps. So maybe not. Maybe it's only the red I took and the center insert of the dinosaur. I think everything else. What about the green here? Okay, so this green might have, because it is a shorter page and it's not folded on the ends. So some of these I folded up from the bottom, and some of them I folded on the side. So once I bind them, I will glue the bottom and the top. And then on this one, I will glue the two sides, or actually I'll probably just glue these two sides because this is going to be binded. So you don't need to glue that. You just need to glue this. But that'll be after after I've binded it. Or maybe right before, no, probably after. Because then if anything gets moved around or twisted, you can adjust, right? All right, so these are the pages that I've chosen. Now, these are scrapbook papers that are one-sided. Every single one of these are white on one side. So there is going to be multiple methods to decorating the white pages. Now, yes, you could just glue in, you know, I don't know. Let's say you have a page like this. You could just glue it on the whole thing and be done with it. And you know, like it does not be this. It could be like the center one, the dinosaur one. Let's use that as an example, right? Because it has this, but it's nothing special. This is the one. So you could glue it on like that. And then that way you have this on one side and you have this on the other. You don't have the white pages. But this does create the pages to be thicker. So then maybe instead of 12 pages, just put like, I don't know, 8 to 10 pages. But I'm going to use a different way. Like there are multiple ways. And we're going to do, right now I can only think of 3 that I want to do. And it is basically to color it either with paints, inks, markers, doodling, all that kind of stuff. Today we're going to do acrylic paint, and if we have time, we'll do water paint. And then, you know, like depending on time, I have my timer up mounted. It says 7 minutes. So when it hits like 45 minutes to an hour, I'll cut the video and then we'll do a part 2. Yeah, so that's the game plan. Now, I do have these doggy pea pads, and I do double it up, and I use this for painting. If you're doing inking, you could use these also, but you wouldn't have to double it up. Anything with water, so the paints are, you know, like more wet. So I put a double pea pad. If the one gets dirty, I can always remove it, and I've got a backup. If I don't use the backup, I'll just fold it up and keep it for another day. So I tuck it under my mat. I don't know, can you see that? Oh, no. All right. There we go. So it was I let it hang out here. So I just did it to the end of the cotton or whatever that quilting is. And then I lift my mat and I tuck it under the mat. Like that. Right to the edge of my desk. So this side is protected. On the other side, I have my laptop there. So I just tucked it right under my laptop. And my laptop, the stand that I have my laptop on, is holding that side down. I stuck my mouse there so it's out of the way and I have both sides clear. So we'll go back now to this. Maybe a little bit more on that side. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to show you. We had done this in the old place. I had toyed around with doing my own papers. Like you could photocopy this and use it as your paper. You could photocopy this, then put it back into paper feed, and then maybe photocopy this or photocopy this one. And then when the paper comes out, it'll be two-sided. You'll have that on one side and you'll have that on the other side, right? And of course, you can always do a test run, which I'm going to have to do. And then I'm going to tape a little note on the wall right above the printer or on the printer. You'll have to do one test run. Just put like a little X in the corner. Then put your paper in with the X on top. And then just print something from your Word program. Or if you want to do some online printing. But then when it comes out the paper feed, you will know if the X is on top or on the bottom. And so if the X is on top, that means in the paper feed, the top side is the side it will print on. If the X turns out on the bottom, then you know with your paper feed, it prints on the underside. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Not all printers, I don't know actually if all the printers are the same. And, you know, like just be sure, do one test run with an X in the corner. You could still print something so you're not wasting the paper. And then when you get your printout, you'll know, and then write yourself a little note so you always know. But this is the type of thing we're going to do. Now, the daubers, I have the daubers in here. And they come in that size. That's the same. That size. That size. Oh, I guess I could lay them down so you can see them better. And that size. 4 sizes. You also have this if you want to do like rainbow. Spongies. This was from my daughter's friend. She does it for face painting. She cuts up these foams. And so she has to switch them out every time because of skin cells. It can get bad. I don't know. But every time she goes to an event, she has to have new ones. So I told her I'd take some of her old ones. So I have a couple of those. What else do we have? I'll put that on the side in case one gets broken or there's too much paint on it. I also have these, which is these. That's these. Now this one has small cells. This one has a bigger cell. This one too has a bigger cell. So you can use that. These dots could also be done with a makeup sponge. Now I just took, instead of doing it, see it's like that egg shape and you can go like that. But I thought it would be easier, and it was easier, by just putting a small clip on it, and then you have this to hold on to. You can even put your finger on here, and then just do your dabbing, or blending, or whatever you want to do. Here I did it with these. This one, I did the same thing. So now it's a longer, it's not round, it's long, but you can do it that way too. Like, there's all kinds of things you can do. You could take a Q-tip. This type of Q-tip, it has a pointy side and a round flat side. You could use that too and just do like some squiggly lines. Now, if you are good at drawing and, you know, like artwork, you go for it. Draw it out. Do whatever design you want. I have to stick with abstract because I'm no good with drawing or painting like an actual scenery or anything. I'm no good at that. So I just do everything abstract. That was one of the ones I did. Now these are all acrylic paints. I did that. And then I did that one. And I did that one. And I did this one. Now, these are on regular printer paper. Yes, they get a little warpy, but with acrylic paint, it's okay. It works because acrylic paint is not as much moisture. It's more a heavier paint. It's similar to latex house paint. You get those little samples at Home Depot, and they would work probably just as well. Now, these two were done on watercolor paper. It's a thicker cardboard. You can use that too. Oh, you can see I folded this one. I don't know why I folded it. Maybe it was supposed to be a page in a journal, but this is too thick. My younger days. You learn as you do things. Like, don't expect perfection. And you know what? It's a junk journal. It's not supposed to be perfect. Look at this. On an accounting sheet, I decided to do a tree with some flowers, yet it's snowing, like contradictory. And then you got these squiggly lines that make no sense. But you know what? That's okay. If that makes you happy, I do like the tree with the leaves. I just need to practice on these leaves. Or I could do just the tree, let it dry, and then later come back with a stamp and use green ink and stamp leaves on it. Oh, that's an idea. I might do that. But anyways, so, and then because you know your page is being folded, maybe do a tree on this side, and then on this side, maybe do something else, right? Anyway, so those are some ideas for acrylic paint. Now, for the watercolor paint, I had done this one. This looks like acrylic though, but I know I had done some watercolor. You know what? No, but these, maybe I mixed it. See, I don't know what I did. I was just playing. No, these feel like acrylic. You know what? I think this was a watercolor. But watercolor is usually more faint. Anyways, whatever. There you go. Yeah, that was another one I did. Where did it go now? That one. And that, I just used this and turned it when I did it. And then I took the second smallest, I went like this. Now what you could do is take this and just do spots in the middle too. Because sunflower just has like a speckle of color. And that could work too. All right. Enough talking. Let's start. Now, because this is my grandson's journal, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I did not prepare any ideas. So I don't know. Maybe we'll start. Wait, where are those ones I did? Okay, the tree one is possibility for a boy. The rainbow ones, there's two different ones. That's okay for a boy. This is pretty abstract, and so is this one. But the flowers won't work, so we'll just take that away. And I think with this one, I'm just going to keep it here. Just as an inspiration, because I have no idea what I'm going to do. You know what? I think this one was water. Because look how faint the squiggly lines are. The blue. Maybe I just picked up more paint with these. Okay, you can tell I'm a beginner. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know if my paints are still good. Anyways, let's start. We're just going to do one of each. So first we're going to go with the blue. Which blue do we want? I have lots of shades. Where's his journal? What was this color? I think this color was this one. Yeah, because this one's lighter. Because these plaques I had painted, Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay, we're going to use this one so that we're following the same color pattern. Now for green, I have nothing to base it on. Mind you, if that is the blue and the green did look good. So we'll go with that one. And then there's no red. So I guess we'll go with the darker red. And then the black and white. All right. So let's start with these three colors. I have my little tray here. Move that out of the way. These are my colors. I'm right-handed, so it should be on the right. And I haven't used this in a while, so it should be still clean. All right, I hope you can see me. Let's see if I'm in the... Yep. All right, so now let's hope these paints are still good. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, what am I going to do with this one? Well, let's do the spongy, dabby, blotchy kind of thing. All right. So first, oh, that had a lot of colors though. This one doesn't have as many. Okay, so we start with the lightest color. Maybe I should add yellow. Hold on, let me add yellow. And I also got orange. I know yellow and orange is not part of the journal, but you know what? Let's go with it. All right, yellow. And with the yellow, we'll do the spongy thing. I don't remember how I did this. Ooh, that's a lot of paint. Okay. That's enough yellow. Now let's do some spongy in red. I think I may have put too much paint on here. Holy, holy. You know, you can tell I don't do this normally. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to need more surface. Because now I got to do the orange. Well, mind you, yellow and red is orange. Oops. Whoop. Oh, this one I think dried out. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. I don't do this normally, though. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, I have more of them. Where's the hole on that side? The hole is plugged up. I need to get that piece out of there. You know what? I do have this. There we go. And yes, I get full of paint. Okay, now let's see if that'll work. Or it's just gonna put it back in. Yeah, it's still not working very well. I wonder if the paint just blobbed up. Hold on. If we open it this way, let's see. Nope, the paint's fine. Yeah, I know, I did too much again. Oh well. All right, so now let's do a finer cell. There. Whoops. Maybe a little darker. There we go. All right, so we're going to let this one dry. And we're going to move on to the next one. I forgot to put a garbage bag on my bed. Oh, I'll just put it on top of one of the old ones. Okay, next page. Okay, so one more acrylic, and then we'll do one watercolor, and then that's it. Because I want to do some with inks and stenciling, and there are other ones to do. All right, so now I need another one. You know what? I'm going to use this one. Maybe we won't do watercolor today. We'll just do acrylic. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Okay, now I got it all over me. Where are my baby wipes? Everybody who's a crafter has baby wipes. All right. There we go. We're getting it. You know, compare this video to a video next year that I do on painting, and it's going to go so much quicker, and I'm going to know so much better what I'm doing. All right, so we did 3 colors, so now we still have the green and the blue. Now these colors I could use on here because that was on the other one. Oh, wait a minute, so the paint doesn't dry. I should do that. Okay, so now for this one, instead of doing the natural sponges, let's do it with these sponges. Where's that orange piece? There, okay. So now we're going to go like this and do this. Oh, I need a little more paint though. All right. Now we'll go with the next size and go into the orange. And then we'll go into the next size and go into the red. Okay. And maybe we should let that dry now. I'm going to pause you. I do have a heat gun so that I can dry it to a point that we can do the green and the blue. And I will be right back. Okay, so that did not take as long as I thought it would. This one kind of makes me think of the sky, like planets in the sky. Maybe do some blue stars, and then maybe little squiggles with the green for like the Milky Way. And then this one I was thinking, sponging like that, you could do like a white that'll show on here, and then blue, green, aqua, turquoise to do like a water thing, just a bunch of sponging. It would look like a water thing, or even, you know, slide it in some places. That's what these two make me think of. This one is water, and this one is the celestial skies. Okay, now this one is still a bit wet, so I'll leave this. This one's dry, so maybe that's what we'll do. Let's go with the blue first. Whoa, I squeeze out way too much paint. And then the green. All right, so now for the stars, I wonder if this would work, and then just go like that. So we go like that, like that, like that, and like that. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be too big. I wonder. I have this silicone thing. Would that work? Still too big. Don't I have anything smaller? don't see anything smaller. Okay, maybe I'll just, but it doesn't have to be perfect, right? You know what? No, I don't have any star stamps. Because if you had star stamps, you could do it with a stamp and an ink. Anyways, we'll leave that. And then with the green, we were going to do Q-tip. Hold on. Where are those Q-tips? Where do I keep those Q-tips? Hold on. Let me go check my drawer. Oh, wait a minute. You know, that's what happens when you move and you rearrange until you settle in. They're in my desk drawer here. Well, the basket that I made into a drawer. All right. So now with the green, oh no, this is a regular Q-tip. I want the one with the big side. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna try two different ways. First, we're gonna go with the big side. And then we're gonna try with the smaller side. I don't know if I like that. This is more like a shooting star. I don't know. Don't forget, this is just the first layer. So we're going to be putting stuff on top of it. So, okay, that's enough green. And I did not like the big side. I like the pointy side. Okay, now for the blue, I wonder, where's those sponges? Where did I put the bag? Oh, here. I wonder if I cut one. Now you can buy these at the dollar store, so there's no harm in experimenting. But what I'm going to do is take the scissor and cut this down 1/3. 1/3 of the width. So that's 1/3 of one of those lines. And let me see how this will turn out. Where can we put a star? Ooh. I think that's closer. Maybe I can do, oh, actually, from this, it looks like I cut half of it. Doesn't it? Anyways, so I guess you can use these sponges and just cut them down. And let's put a small one over here. Whoops. There, I just did 3 crosses because they were thicker. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty. I like that. I'm going to keep this for my stars. I like the stars. Hey? And then maybe in the future, like the bigger ones could be maybe brown. And then the small ones, no, can't be blue. Brown. I don't know. Think of planet colors. There's a red planet. So I guess red would work. Brown. Blue. Black. Oh yeah, I got the black and white too, and I didn't do that. Okay. I wonder, but this is orange, I need a different foam if I'm going to use this one. What did I do? Oh, did I use this end of it? I cut off the wings. Where are my scissors? Do, 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 do. I didn't put the scissors away. What did I do with them? Okay, I'm losing it. Okay, I'm going to use my Fiskars. I use these only for paper because I don't want them to get wrecked. But whatever. It's just foam. There, so we'll get rid of those two pieces. And then we'll take... Oh yeah, that is basically what I did with that one. So now we're just going to smoosh it in as much as possible. Now, I don't want to use the black, but I do think using the white will be nice. I don't know why. In the sky, it would be more black. Should I rethink this? See, I'm overthinking it. You're not supposed to overthink it. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. With the black and white, we are going to do this in white. Okay. So we're going to overlap though. There, 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 there. We're just going to overlap it in some places. There. All right, now with the black, what we're going to do, where is a paintbrush? I got some up here. Sorry if my body's in the camera. I'm just trying to, oh, actually, I think I'll use the fan one. Okay, what we're going to do with the black, I'm actually going to take this. Uh-oh. No! Hopefully it's not the whole thing. Maybe it's just a blob. Oh yeah, it's just a blob. It's just at the opening. Okay, and then we're going to put a little bit of water. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't know what happened. I just looked at my video that I had recorded a few days ago, and I don't know what happened. I forgot to hit play. I had paused it to go get water in my squeeze bottle here so I could do the splatters. And yeah, I must have forgotten to unpause it, or maybe I turned it off. I don't know. So this is where the last clip ended on this. And you can see I did the black and the white. And then this one, this is why I went to get the water, because I wanted to dilute the paint. And then with my fan, oh no, it's not in there. I had washed all my supplies. This is my little basket with everything that got dirty. And I washed everything. Where is that brush? There is a fan here. This one. So what you do is you just go like this or like that. And it does these splatters. Remember I had done the white with the foam? With this thing. And then I did the splatters with this. And that's what I wanted to do. And then this one, I just used the foam daubers, and I did that. So And that's what I did. I apologize for, I don't know, shutting off the video, forgetting to unpause it. I don't know. I apologize. Um, but we will get the next video. We will continue with the pages and continue decorating them. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, do what makes you happy, and everything else will fall into place. Take care, everybody.